Hey, good evening, everybody. Happy New Year's. Jace Respected, we are back. Hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's Eve as well as a New Year's Day. Uh, just want to get on here real quick. I was on the phone with one of my buddies. We was having good conversation, just catching up, just discussing stuff, and he's been giving me a lot of different material the last couple of days. Every time we're on the phone, he gives me something that he'd be interested in hearing, and it's actually a legit good topic. And he did it again today while we were talking. He had mentioned there was a Washington player that recently proposed to his it was a brother, a black man proposed to his white girlfriend, and she accepted it to be married. And I guess you could see on the cameras that there were a bunch of black women that were getting angry, and then of course on social media they're cracking his head, going in on this, that, and the other. And they just got us talking, and we're just like why is it that when a black man dates outside the race, specifically, especially with white girls, do black women have to come like vultures and want to attack them on all fronts and have such a big attitude? But when it's the reverse, when a black woman gets with a white guy or dates outside the race, black guys, we don't care. We don't trip off you're dating another human being. We're happy for you. Like it's cool. Like we usually, as my boy said, we see a black woman dating a white boy. Like we'll step to the white man like, hey, what's up, bro? He must be cool. He must be that guy. Like, what's good, man? You want to go out? Things of that nature. Like we don't trip on that. So I've never understood why it's such a big thing when a black man's dating a white girl. Does anybody outside of race that the fellow black woman had to say that, oh, they ain't shit. What is he doing? Stay within the culture. Well, hell, the culture is toxic. So why stick around toxicity when I can get fresh air outside of that environment? That's really the argument. And on top of that, what guy wants to come home and constantly be in competition with a woman who's basically devaluing them and saying they ain't shit, and constantly arguing with them, turning the neck, you know, being extra masculine, thinking everything is a competition. No man wants that nonsense. That's what y'all need to understand. No man wants that shit. And it does, and it applies to all races, but this is specifically for you black women who like to try to crack a black man's head. This is another interesting thing too, because when this is something that I asked my, I was like, hey, so why don't black women, whenever they see another black woman dating a white guy outside the race, why don't they get on to them? And the retort was, apparently these black women said that y'all started it first, so we just in turn started doing it afterward. So two wrongs make a right, and yet you're doing the same thing that you're getting on to these guys about, it's okay once y'all start doing it. So basically, you're full of shit and you're hypocrites, and you want to have your cake and eat it too. And let's just really delve into it. That's the problem these days with dating in general. I stated in a previous video, if you are in a relationship in this day and age and you have a good partner, man or woman, stay in that damn relationship, because the environment out here is so fucking toxic. You are not gonna find what you're looking for, and even if they are out here, the environment has been so diluted that it's gonna be hard for you to even find them. I haven't had luck on my end. Like, I've tried to. Been a few that I was interested in, but the circumstances just didn't work out, and the majority of the rest of them are just transactional. So it's like, why do I want to go through that trouble? Like, I'd rather just come home from work each day to a peaceful home, not have to worry about arguing, be able to go to sleep, do what I want when I want, and take care of my business. I'm functional by myself. I'm okay with it. Like, not everybody can say that, but I'm one of the few that can say I am okay and I am content with being by myself. If a good woman comes around, of course I'm not going to deny her. I'd love to get to know her, get something established. But at the end of the day, that's not the goal, and I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. But it amazes me how quickly the mentality turns depending on the gender. And like I said, it's not just black women; it's just women in general, especially these days, to where they will get on to a man about what they're doing but be doing the exact same thing on their end. But because it's women, they will defend each other to the death. At least as a man, I can say this personally. I take up for my boys, but at the same time, if you fucking up, I'm gonna call you out on it. Where's the accountability with you women, especially you black women that like to say that you know what ain't shit. Where's the accountability for that? Because the same shit that y'all spewing out, y'all out here doing the same thing and doing even worse 9 times out of 10. And then on top, what makes it even worse is y'all will accept these old bum ass boys and these fuck boys. You'll take care of them, and because they end up using you and drying you up, all of a sudden you put every man under the same umbrella. That's a you problem. That's not an all men problem. So it's like y'all need to check yourselves before y'all be out here wanting to shoot arrows and say this and that about men and black men, especially in this particular video. It's like, why don't you actually do your research, actually talk to some people, make sure you got your facts straight, and make sure that you're keeping things consistent. I would have no issues if you guys actually decided to, if you're going to get on to black men for dating white girls, to make sure that you're getting on to black women for dating white boys and outside of race. Then we wouldn't even be having this discussion. But it's the fact that y'all get on to us, but at the same time, y'all out here doing the same shit. And black men, we don't care. Do whatever you want. As long as you happy, we don't care. Most times y'all getting on to these men, y'all don't even know these men, but y'all still hopping on them trying to crack their heads. Pump the brakes, ladies. It's 2025. Let's please pump the brakes, get off the bullshit. Like, end of the day, focus on making your money. Make sure you're paying your bills. Focus on your career, whatever you want to do. Let's just get past all this damn toxicity and all this other bullshit. Yeah, just to my credit, I'm trying to keep it calm compared to the other two videos, but I will have more content coming. We'll try to keep this short as possible, wrap it up. But just leave any comments on the channel, please. I would love to hear the perspective of people. There's the different perspectives of black women. There's women in general, black men, whatever. Leave your comments. I'll make sure to check them out. Again, Happy New Year's, guys. Just wanted to get some more content out here. Definitely trying to keep that more consistent. You guys be safe, and you have a good night. Thank you again.